What's going on, folks? This is Coach Marcus Pro Fan Talk. We are live right now. I'm watching the Phillies game, and Phillies just scored two. So it is, man, Schwarber is slow. And Alex Baum trying to stretch it with the two, and that was just ugly. But guess what? We got 2 runs in, 4-2 right now, and got the bats heated up. That's exactly what we needed. So I am happy. Bryson Stott's up, and we got a man on third and only one out. So, um, yeah, this is good. I actually wanted to get on and talk about the Eagles Miami game this week, but yeah, so I'm gonna keep rubbernecking. It is what it is. So, but real quick, what I wanted to get into, um, looking at the matchup this week with the Eagles and Miami coming to town, and with let me turn this down a little bit. With the way Tua and that offense is going, man, let me tell you something. Um, Mike McDaniels is a mad genius with what he's doing, the amount of motion he's using, a lot of things that he's doing. Uh, I wouldn't say unconventional, but he's just finding ways to do things, finding a way to put people in motion, and just confuse the defense. And that's what he's been doing the best, on top of having every skill position almost as fast as you could possibly have it in the league. At his skill position, the Madden rating's got to be all 95 and above because everybody's fast. Both running backs are fast. Both receivers are fast. The only thing I would say is mid or average is the tight end. And it's not like he's bad. He's just not as fast as everybody else. So like my coffee cup. But but one of the things I've been looking at is right now, um, the defense, the Dolphins defense, run defense is ranked 20th. They're letting 114 yards a game, and they are ranked as a defense as far as scoring. They are ranked 26th, allowing 26 points a game. So we've got some opportunities in there. The red zone defense, um, we need all the help we can get in that category. Dolphins are ranked 26th. We're ranked, the Eagles are ranked 25th, so we ain't doing much better, but still. We'll take everything we can get. Third down defense, they are ranked, they're ranked 20th. So they're middle of the pack just about in everything. Middle to lower. Um, yeah, so we've got opportunities, but like I've been saying all week, the best thing we can do right now as far as being a defense, and we got a man on second and third, still one out, and looks like Harper stole the base, I guess. JT Real Muto's up. If he can hit a long fly ball, that would be perfect. Do not hit in the double play. Well, he can't hit in the double play, so we got a chance to bring another run home with one out. So let's go, JT. But um, the best attack, in my opinion, to go on to attack the Dolphins right now. We gotta establish that line of scrimmage. We've got to run the ball and run the ball effectively. We've got to win that battle in the trenches. On offense, I think running the ball is going to serve us better so we can keep the ball out of their hands and limit their opportunities for big plays. If Tua and Tyreek Hill are not on the field, they can't score. That simple. Um, the Dolphins' defense is not what I would consider very physical. Now, you get, when you're on the defensive line, it is what it is. Everybody's tough on the defensive line. However, when you get into the secondary, they are not a very physical secondary. They do not like to come up and make hits. Um, so we'll see how we can take advantage of that. I think AJ Brown is going to have another good day, but I think there's going to be an opportunity for Devonta Smith to go deep because everybody's going to be trying to concentrate on AJ Brown. So, and maybe we can sneak Dallas in there, but we've got to get DeAndre Swift rolling. We got to run the ball and run the ball out of pistol and not gun. We got to run the ball out of pistol and not gun. We have got to have our run plays, get those linebackers moving so we can open up play action and RPOs if need be. And we got to do that. And we can't do that running out of gun formation. We got to get what happens is when you're in pistol formation, that means the running back, one back, ace back, he's behind the quarterback. Optimally, you want the quarterback under center, but since we don't do that, you got to have him in pistol behind the quarterback, and he's going to stick the ball out to the left and to the right. Linebackers are going to see that. Linebackers are going to flow with the ball. That's just the way that it is. That sets up the blocks. That sets up play action. That sets up RPOs. Everything has to come off the run game. But what I am very afraid of is that Brian Johnson's going to have the offense out there trying to go tit for tat with the pass attack of the Dolphins, and we're going to abandon the run. I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. We cannot abandon the run. We gotta smash them and pound them, and basically just take their heart on the line of scrimmage. We can do that, but we got to call the game for it. We got to have the right game plan for it. So I don't want to be talking about woulda, coulda, shoulda. You know what I mean? We already know what happened with the Jets. Worst game as a team against the Jets. And even when you look at that film, the film is not as bad as the actual game was, watching the game. When you break it down on film, I don't think it's quite as bad as it. Jalen Hurts didn't quite play as bad as everybody thinks. Everybody looks at the 3 interceptions. But if you watch how the interceptions happened, they weren't necessarily on Jalen Hurts. So even though we've got room to improve, this is going to be a good game. But if we play physical like Philadelphia ball, I mean, let's not forget, they are coming to Philly. So we got to give them their Philly welcome. And if we play our brand of football, our brand of hard-nosed, hard knocks, tough, in the trenches type football, I don't see a problem with us winning this game. They are going to get theirs. Tyreek Hill's going to break away at least 1 or 2 times during the game. We just have to contain them. We just got to keep them out of the end zone. And when you watch the film of what Buffalo did to them, you can see how to do that. Buffalo rushed the passer. They got Tua out of the pocket. Tua is not nowhere near as good when he has to go out of the pocket. And what you want to do is you want a game plan to force him to his right. He is a left-handed quarterback. If you force him to his right, you got him. You got him throwing across his body, and he can't throw back to the left. Now, the one thing they are going to do is, once again, very similar to all the other quarterbacks who have had a measure of success, including what they did in New York and including what they did out in L.A., especially out in L.A., that 1-2-3 throw. Getting rid of the ball quick. That's what Tua's been doing very well. But we got to be able to get pressure. We might have to go a little man coverage and bump and run just to throw off the timing of some of those routes to give our defensive line a couple extra seconds to get home. So there's some things we can definitely do to help ourselves to win this game. I'm not that scared of Miami. Yes, the offense is prolific. Yes, they have incredible speed, but they got some issues as well. So we got some things we got to do. There's no reason why we cannot win this game, but Sean Desai is going to be tested. You coming up against the number 1 offense in the NFL. You are going to be tested, and we got to pass this test. So let's get it going. I want to see a much better offensive game. I want to see a balanced offensive attack. I hope we don't abandon the run. Trying to throw the ball everywhere. Because for the same reason we threw so much against the Jets, Miami's got some defensive backs missing too. So, did we get any more runs? No, we did not. So, Miami's missing some guys too. Missing some starters in the secondary too. I don't think nowhere near as bad as our situation is, but they are definitely missing some guys back there. So, we've got some opportunities to take advantage of the Dolphins. Um, the Dolphins really haven't played anybody with the exception of the Bills, and the Bills just pounced on them. They just trampled them. So we'll see what they can do. Their offensive line is suspect at best, but even with a suspect offensive line, Tua is throwing the ball all over the place, and that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why he's getting rid of the ball very, very quickly, and we got to be ready for that. We have to be ready for that. They are coming in Philly. The crowd's going to be crazy. We should be ready for this game, and there should be no reason why we cannot beat the Miami Dolphins. Every time they come up against a good team, that's what they're playing for pride right now because we arguably are the best team that they have played, or they will have played, with the exception of Buffalo. And I think we're a better team than Buffalo. So we got some opportunities to do some things, but we got to come through in the clutch, man. We got to get it done. We got to get it done. So just wanted to come on here real quick. I got a high scoring game. I got the Eagles winning 38-31. So we'll see. Hopefully it won't be that high. Hopefully we can keep them in check. But we will see. That's why you play the game. So I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to finish watching the Phillies. And if you like the content, please hit subscribe. Click on that notification bell. Go on my YouTube channel. Click on that top 10 playlist and let it roll. And I will see you guys after the game on Sunday. Prime time. I'm going to be going late. Prime time. So see you guys then. Talk to you later. Peace.